fallen angels. Can we, before we begin the video, can we look into fallen angels? You want to talk about God is a woman? Oh, I totally wanted to talk about fallen angels, but okay.
Well, yeah, but maybe does fallen angels come into this? God is a woman.
Okay.
But we need to know about God being a woman first before we can know about the fallen angels bit.
Okay, well, there we go. We were going to discuss about fallen angels, but it's spelled out God woman and wants to discuss about God being a woman. And that actually will relay into fallen angels at some point. We don't know when, but...
Yeah. So you spout God, woman. What did you mean by that?
Easy. God is a woman. Or God is feminine energy.
Easy on read. Okay, I get it. When it said God is a woman, I was thinking, oh, for God's sake, this is going to be a difficult one.
But it's not, it's going to be easy.
And it's telling us...
Easy.
It's going to be an easy one. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, because I was a little bit worried about that.
Okay,
so...
what do we need to know? I don't know what question to ask, so we'll just...
Yeah. What would you like to tell the people about that?
I missed it.
Every root stems from Star of Sophia.
Ooh. So Gnosticism again. Gnosticism creeps up all the time. Because Sophia is the Gnostic belief system. The divine feminine concept.
So every root stems from Star of Sophia.
Every root. When you say root, what do you mean?
That was filming, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why it beeps, because it turned off.
It's weird. Are they meant to just turn themselves off?
No.
Life-giving. Can we go the next word again?
It's like somebody doesn't want this message out. I think I was going to say world because it did WORL.
Oh, okay. Every life-giving world, not sun. Sun as in SUN.
What do you mean by the word root? Life-giving world, not sun. Every root stems from
the star Sophia.
The star Sophia. What do you mean by root? Life-giving world, not sun. The sun, we've always, I guess, been told that is what sustains life on this planet. Without the sun, we'd die.
Yes.
But the sun is also seen as the masculine energy.
Yes.
But is that then wrong because it's saying every root, and root is a life-giving world, not the sun? So is it the earth itself that is actually the life giver, not the sun?
But what does the sun do?
Shines.
It maintains life, but it doesn't give life.
This is very true. It maintains, it doesn't birth.
So the sun will sustain you through life. It will keep you, the sun's important.
But the life is
where
birth.
you come from is earth.
Every root comes from Sophia. What is root?
So life-giving world. So the earth is
the life giver.
So
creation.
Every root stems from Sophia. What is a root? the root is the life-giving world. So each world that we live upon stems from Sophia.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But the sun for each world, whether it's our world or a sun for another world, or, you know,
is a sustainer.
Is a sustainer. Is that correct? So it's still important.
But the sun does not give creation. And if you think about like biblical things, the Son of God, they say that the sun is the sun, but it's saying no, because it said God woman, aka Sophia, aka not the sun. It's the world you come from, the earth you come from, that is the life giver.
Is that right?
Probably not quite, no. Okay, there's me jumping 5 miles ahead.
Yeah, but I agreed with you.
So, yeah, but I think it's more deeper than that. I'm just trying to understand
Maybe
it.
a bit more technical.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand it on a really basic level. Ruler.
Is that right, ruler?
What do you mean, ruler? The sun. The sun is the ruler. A ruler is something that controls.
Okay, is that negative though or positive? Go to N for negative, P for positive.
Oh.
So it goes in between the 2 letters.
So it's not necessarily negative, it's not necessarily positive, it just is what it is. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Because as humans, we love to make things good or bad, but things just are.
I suppose, though, if you think about it, the sun, in a positive way, without it, we couldn't.
Well, no, we do need the sun to continue living. You photosynthesis, and it helps the plants grow, helps the trees, therefore oxygen.
It's just necessary.
Yeah.
It's not negative or positive, but it's necessary.
I mean, if you look at it like if you spend too long in the sun, you're going to get sunburned. That can be seen as negative, but also the sun brings you joy and warmth and helps the flowers grow. So there's negatives and positives to everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But also, if we get really technical, in a way that people, if they wanted to go really deep, wanted to look at it, is the sun can be seen as being connected with time.
Yes, because night, day, yeah.
The seasons, and so. Although I'm not having a go at time, but it's got to a point where we become consumed by time, don't we?
Yeah. Time rules our life.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to God woman. So you said basically that all roots stem from the star Sophia. Let's continue that. And void where she is all on. Did you mean to say on? No.
Did you mean to say that whole sentence? Did you mean to say and void?
Did you mean to say where she is all? See, that makes sense in my brain. And void, where she is all, because the void is the all. In my brain...
And my brain?
In my brain, it was saying everything stems from the roots of Sophia, and the void, where she is all. She is the all, therefore she is God, because she is everything.
What should we do?
I don't know. Are you sure you didn't...
Should we just ask it again?
Well...
Because we can't have the confusion in the video. So, and void
But he said no, it didn't mean to say the rest, so we just take that bit out then. You definitely didn't mean to say the rest of it. Am I correct? And void. Voids.
And void.
Are you saying it again?
Oh,
and void where she in all.
Not is all. That was the only thing that was wrong. And void where she in all. So Sophia, is Sophia the void? Creation, the actual point of creation.
Because she is the ultimate divine feminine, correct?
Yeah. Don't try to separate. So
there's no divine feminine, divine masculine. It's just all. Okay.
But we all come from Sophia, the void, including the earth, including the sun. And that's why woman is God, because void is feminine. Void is Sophia. She is feminine.
And we're not talking about biblical God representation here. We're talking about the true God.
Okay.
Of which we are a part of because we are a fractal of God because it resides within us.
Yeah. So when we did a video quite a while back, we had the message that we all started as female.
Mm-hmm.
Can we clarify that is correct?
I mean, but technically it would be correct because if the void is feminine, Sophia, we all stem from that.
She replicated herself to create life.
Yeah, we all stem from that. So technically we all started as female anyway. Okay,
and then obviously there's a lot of talk about Anunnakis and DNA alteration. And I'm not suggesting none of that is true. We've looked into that ourselves and found a few bits of truth in that. But putting that aside, because I feel that might have came at a different time.
Later date.
For this video's purpose, can I mention my download and see if I can clarify it? So I had a download about a week ago, and what I was shown is that yes, we did all start as female, but then within this world of creation where it was all feminine energy, there was outside forces that started to come in from another creation world that isn't Sophia, that wouldn't be Sophia. And because of that, the females that lived on the planet, I don't know if they were human, if they were mermaids, I don't know what they were, I didn't get shown that, but the female life that was living on the planet at that point, actually they created masculine energy, they created man, and they created man from their own body, basically just as a stronger, like physically stronger version of them feminine selves, where their main role on the earth was not to birth children like the feminine does, but was to be the protector of the feminine. So basically the females created their own protector form of life. Was that correct? No, that's a really slow yes. So I'm kind of getting from... So although it's saying it was correct, I'm getting there's a little bit more to it. Would that be right?
The only thing I can think is, if Sophia's the void, Sophia's the all, everything must stem from that, including other worlds of creation. Or am I off on a tangent?
Well, no, that's a good point, unless there are other voids.
Are there other voids?
Because there might be like an ultimate void. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, let's not make it complicated.
Do you want to ask?
No, it was just, I was just thinking, because obviously when you were saying it, you said that another world of creation, not from Sophia.
Yeah, but when you look at the Gnosticism thingy...
Oh, she fell, didn't she?
Yeah, so who's to say...
Yeah, no, this is true. So does that mean that this existence, whatever is encompassing this existence, is made by Sophia, but there's other existences outside of that aren't?
Can we ask that?
Is that a yes, correct?
Again, a very slow yes.
Not as your world.
Yes, but not as your world. So basically, yes, that's true. There are, but
it's not.
Would we find it even hard to perceive it, like, because it's yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes there's things outside the human brain that we can't even fathom.
No, that's fine. Can I ask a quick question? Because somebody actually, I can't remember who mentioned it to me, but I mentioned this download I'd had, and somebody said to somebody else, I can't remember who it was. Is that why men have nipples?
Yeah, because why do men have nipples?
Because they are us.
Well, they're a replica of the feminine.
They are a replica of the feminine, but...
Is that why men have nipples?
Okay.
But if you think as well, we all start off in the womb as female.
Yeah, and we all have the same down here, don't we? But it's just a different...
It's like a mirror. It's an inversion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that makes sense. So men were actually they came from feminine to protect feminine. Not saying in a like less worthy way. They are just as worthy because they still come from the same hole.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hierarchy. We all come from the same place, but they're an evolved version of the feminine energy created themselves to protect them. Yeah.
Makes me wonder though, why?
Because, like we just said, that there's something was obviously coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I think we should get into on another day because it's going to get too confusing.
Yeah. Okay, so if everything stems from Korea, it all stems from Korea. Sophia. Oh, fuck's sake. Everything stems from Sophia. Everything begins as feminine. We, as the feminines, birthed the man, which is the complete opposite to the Bible story of Eve coming from Adam. It should be Adam came from Eve. And that God is not a man, God is, but technically not a woman, it's an energy.
Not a woman, but a feminine energy.
It's a feminine energy, not a masculine energy, an energy of pure creation. What is it you want to talk about in regards to God, woman? Because you obviously want to communicate other than that. Or was that just it?
Talk about control and suppression. Is that what you said?
Banot.
So you want to talk about the control and suppression of the daughters, the girls, the female.
And I lost it halfway through.
Okay. The divide. Once created in harmony, now in polarity. The divide. Once created in harmony, now in polarity. I get that because the division between self that was created for man to be birthed from feminine energy as a new life force on the planet to protect female, but female to give creation to him and all work in a harmonious way, has been corrupted, where the female has been controlled and suppressed. So instead of working in harmony with one another now, it works in polarity. I didn't know there was really a difference with harmony and polarity, but I suppose yes, there is, isn't there?
Well, harmony is balance and polarity is not balance.
Okay, right, so I'm seeing kind of polarity is the negative towards the positive of harmony, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Polar opposites of each other.
So that's what's happened, okay, and you now want to talk about that.
I'll give you a very good image to describe harmony with polarity.
Okay.
The yin-yang symbol. Yin-yang, if you look at it, it's very polarized. It's black versus white, right?
Yeah.
But in the harmonized version of it being a whole, the two segments connect within each other, and then within each of the colours is the opposite colours. Within the black part there is the white, and within the white part there is the black.
So that's harmony.
That symbolises polarity, but also harmony. The harmonisation of polarity.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, so we're talking about the suppression really of the female energy.
But of course we're talking about the suppression of female energy. If God, that energy is actually feminine, and our entire existence we have been told that it's not, it's masculine. Masculine energy created everything.
But it's almost like, isn't it, that this I'm not talking man and lady now. We've all got feminine and masculine energy within us, right? But it's almost, to me, feels almost like this feminine energy that was all that was at one point, created, because the feminine can created something new to protect, to keep safe, not just that probably, but also
to assist,
to reproduce it. It was a good, positive reason, a good thing, a creation of excitement, happiness. This is going to be good, that has now backfired. So almost like intelligence with AI. You reach a point
where it becomes
intelligence becomes your downfall, your own intelligence. So man's own intelligence could ultimately become its own downfall.
Well, it was for Atlantis.
And so back in the beginning, we saw this happen the same way as it's happening now with intelligence, as in the whole creation point. Create the masculine for a good thing, but its own creation has become its own downfall because of the suppression of the female.
Yeah. And I don't think it's about the female energy rising up and now suppressing the masculine. It's about the female, bringing it back to balance. It's not one being better than the other.
It's about bringing it back to harmony.
Yeah.
Isn't
At
it?
the minute, I mean, females' feminine energy is very much suppressed, even in this modern day and age. I mean, just look at the medical system. It's all based on men. You know, women are very discounted. And that should not be the case.
But I must stress, this isn't man and woman.
No, it's not. It's not that.
Although I know that happens, but then it happens the other way around too. You get some nasty, nasty women out there. This is about the suppression of the feminine. If you look at the medical thing, okay, so some might listen to this video and go, well, you're just going on about female energy because that would only affect the woman. But no, the fact that the female or the women on the planet who are getting not getting as good medical support because of lack of education around the female body, it's not just affecting the actual women on the planet, it's going to also affect the men on the planet. Because if women get to a point where they can't reproduce, or
that's an issue,
you know, that a woman, menopause, we all know that when a woman goes through menopause and certain things go away, I mean, even the doctors then are like, well, we got to out you out because it's not fair on your man. You know what I mean? Everything about a woman is going to affect a man, just like things about men are going to affect women. So it has that effect as a whole system. So Although mainly the lack of education around medicine affects the females on the planet.
I've just noticed, sorry, you blend into the wall.
It still affects...
It affects everything.
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 It does.
Can you complete the sentence from earlier? Vicky, open.
Yeah, I've done my bits. Do you mean my connection?
Vicky, open. More? Or is there more to that? Tablet.
But like the emerald tablets.
Has she got an email? Is there something on her tablet?
My computer tablet. Poem.
I knew it was going to say that.
You asked me to get my tablet and you mentioned poem, is that correct? Okay, well, we'll just have a look at it to start with.
Which poem is it? The Longest Kiss Chase or The Divine Feminine? It's already linked on YouTube anyway. It's already got a YouTube video. I'll link the poem in the description so you can go to watch it. But it's already up on YouTube. It's been up for years.
Beyond stars we hear you, your voice is so meek, your words so delicate, in whispers you speak.
Stop. Beyond stars. What did I say at the beginning?
Does it give us a clue?
At the beginning, the very first thing it said.
Beyond stars we hear you.
No, the board said about God being a woman.
Sophia is a star.
The stars of, like, basically root. Sophia, stars. Okay.
Beyond stars we hear you, your voice is so meek, your words so delicate, in whispers you speak. Speak loudly, dear feminine, through your anger do cry, for now we see clearly it's an eye for an eye.
Ooh, it's a bit aggressive.
Fair maiden, her beauty, a gift from the gods, to spread seed of her kindness and an everlasting love. With a twist and a turn, the knife cuts so deep, from desire within him, her bloodied clothes speak. Bloodied white cloth, temptation so weak, his sin it rips through her, to her heart now to seek. Beloved mother, she nurtures a city to grow, of men casting ignorance, protecting ego. From the righteous and mighty, where truth shall prevail, for her love is their guidance, and without it they'll fail. She's shamed and mistreated as they see her so frail, yet it's her womb that they came from, and of that it's betrayal. Still with her hand she steadies him as she stands by his side, as it's her duty, her focus to ensure he survives. She sees his agenda, his only true way, so she silences her senses to a barbaric dismay. For he was born to a world like a cold winter's day, where nothing is fruitful, only the love she displays. In a cruel world of ego, a sacrifice she makes, as he lays at her navel, not willing to say that the strength he possesses is from the love that she gave. Her beauty, her nurture were not his to take, yet she offered them freely for him to forsake. Through her labour and bleeding to his life she gave.
Is that it?
No. Brave feminine, we see you, his ego will break when he falls to the ground and his world starts to shake. In her shadow is where he will try to reside, as he sees he is nearing his own true demise. In her power he sees the truth in his lies, he is facing his demons within her harsh blinding light. Never to pity, or even so he feels his shame, she commands him, get up now before it's too late. The female before him has battled inside as she laid down her survival to keep him alive. For what chance does she have in a world so unkind, where the male here is seeking to control and divide? Divide and to conquer is merely a time when the female beside him can open his mind, as she'll never stop standing in love by his side. She has reared him and cheered him and never lost sight, always paving the way so that he could take flight. Now clearly he sees with his eyes open wide that his strength lay within her, the woman he denied. Silenced and beaten to never know why, her beauty, her creation, a gift from the sky, never honoured by man to whom she gave life. The separation of souls is where the true problem lies, the wisdom within her deep down inside. Is her vision so clear like a fierce shining light? If he listens, she'll teach him the true wrong and right. Dearest crone of the female, please let her not die. For centuries this aspect's been so demonised. When he allows her to show him her true self inside, he will learn it was always her at his side. She loved him, she steered him, she knew him with pride. It was her he was yearning when he was trying to thrive. See, dearest crone is derived of the three aspects survived. Now her energy has risen to her open third eye. Through her seeing, her healing, she gives him new life. But through her teaching, she ensures humanity survives. Whoever her army, her camp or her tribe, her village depends on her wise insight. Fair maiden, through you his passion ignites. Beloved mother, through you his journey takes flight. Dearest crone, through you he finds wisdom and grace, navigating the trials with a steady embrace. The Trinity, a fine gift from divine. A man above woman is an ill fate to bear. A man beside a woman is a treasure so rare, unbreakable and radiant, a bond beyond compare. As earth meets the sky and heart blends with mind, soul with spirit in timeless unity entwined, rise up now, divine feminine, the journey awaits. Through trials and triumphs you'll open new gates, for in unity and love your purpose you'll find, a beacon of hope for all humankind.
I just chills listening to that. I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's hard to read.
I know.
I suppose I kind of get...
It makes me feel... Because if everything started feminine and Sophia created, and from the creation she created, we decided to create man.
To help us, to protect us, to be with us.
But we also allowed masculine energy to become what it is now. We created it, we nurtured it, we grew it, we allowed it. And now it's time for us to go, we no longer allow this. We now need to become equal. So the feminine energy has to take as much responsibility.
Oh, yeah. Well, like we said earlier about how when we compared it to the AI and intelligence being man's downfall, you know, man would have to take responsibility for that if AI ever did take over.
And even though we're technically separate beings now, man and woman, within the man has to balance his feminine with his masculine, not allow one to dominate the other. And the same within the woman. It's about now being, the divine feminine does need to rise and say enough's enough now. We are equal. One is not better than the other. So it's not about the divine feminine overtaking and suppressing the masculine. On both aspects, it's about balance. We are about balance with each other.
And harmony. Working together. And I also feel that comes into appreciating each other's strengths rather than being in competition for them. A lot of people say, you know, like, women are just as capable as men. At what? Because that's where we have to draw the line. Because, yes, they are, but there's always an at what. Because I know that if I and my partner had to carry we've got a huge fridge freezer. When Dan carried that into the house, he went and got 2 other man friends to help him. Even though he had perfectly good old me sat here as a human being that can pick things up, didn't even bother to ask me. And even if he had have asked me, I'd have told him no. Because I can't do that. I'm not as strong. And I'm not saying other females can't do that. If you're a strong female, lovely. Glad of that for you. But as a whole, men are stronger in that way. Men can't give birth, you know. So when Dan and I decided to have a baby, he didn't go, well, I'm just as capable of growing the baby in my tummy.
No, you're
Did
not.
he?
Yeah.
Because then if he had it, I'd have been like, come on, love.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. We
do
are
have,
equal, but we do have, some have one
we
gender
have
has
different
more.
roles.
Yeah.
We do.
We're equal in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to have a power struggle.
It
I
doesn't
think
need
because
to be
that's
a
what's
power
happening,
struggle.
even though the masculine kind of energy seems to have overtaken, there seems to be this thing about the feminine energy needing to overtake. And it's not about that. It's not the power struggle. It's harmony.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need to stomp on all the men and the masculine energy. It's not about that. And it's not about if women ruled the world. It's about harmonising and, you know, coming together and...
Yeah, and it's and when we say God is, you know, the board spout out, God is woman.
It's not a physical being,
not a
it's an
physical
energy.
being that's a woman. It's just the feminine energy. You know, when my kids look at me and my partner, they don't go, oh, well, Mummy's the better one because she created us inside her belly. It's just the energy, you know. We're both as equal in parenting.
And even that now is like polarised now. Like man, woman, even saying that becomes very polarised. People get very offended.
Yeah.
People take things the wrong way when you were saying, you know, we're not saying one's better than the other, but there are differences between the two. One is probably going to be stronger, you know, not saying women can't be strong, but then you have to sit there and explain that because people get offended by it.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not trying to piss people off. We're just trying to state that, like with, I mean, if you look in nature, lions, for example, it's the women that go out and hunt and get the food. They're the lionesses. They are the ones that go and get the food. But it's the man, the male lion, that will chase off any would-be competition or any threat to their pride.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, and then in elephants, it's the matriarchs that lead 100%. But obviously the men, I don't know what men elephants do. They do something. They probably move the big logs out of the way. I don't know. But there is a need for both energies. And we all embody both energies.
We all embody both energies, and we've all been both, male and female, as in the physical form too at some point, because if the whole reincarnation thing is a thing, you know, we haven't really looked into reincarnation, but before the whole looping thing or whatever it is that we discovered when we were reincarnating,
yeah,
I know I've had lives as a man.
Which, Chantal and Leroy, what is it?
Oh,
Who's
Chantal
who?
and Leroy.
I can't remember the names.
It was
Elvis? No,
Calvin.
Calvin.
But I can't remember her name.
Calvin and Tanya.
Calvin and Tanya.
I was
You were Calvin.
I was Calvin. I was a man.
I was Tanya.
And when I've had a QHHT session, I was a little boy in one of them.
Oh, I was a little lad, and I
yes.
I stole some sausages, didn't I?
Yeah.
Was
Did
it
you have your hand
sausages?
chopped off?
I had my hand chopped off,
Mm. So, you know, we embody all energies. We're going off on a tangent here.
Yeah.
God is a woman. So creation is that. Creation is feminine energy. So technically everything has to start from feminine energy because that is what creation is.
Mm.
Is there anything else?
Why did you want me to get...
Yeah, with the poem.
Yeah, why did you want me to get the poem out?
They need to hear.
The house?
The house need to hear it.
Do you mean by house?
The watchers. The people watching. The house.
The house need to hear it.
Well, I will link it in the description as well.
It looks so silly in that video. You can't see me. We sat in the dark, aren't we?
Oh, is that the one where you sat on the dock? We'll probably refilm it, but I think fuck it. But it's cute. But it's got the energy.
Yeah, we thought it would be a good idea on the full moon, didn't we?
We were like in art. We were actually pre-ghost hunt. We were going to do a ghost hunt.
Really? Bawdsey Abbey.
And we stopped off at Ara Valley because it was atmospheric.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have to refilm it at some point. We've got to refilm the other one, haven't we?
Okay. So This is quite a long video, but is there anything else you want to say before we call this session closed? Pole shift.
Pole shift?
Are you talking about the energetic poles of this earth? No, and land. The land's shifting. Is the rise of the divine feminine energy causing the poles to shift?
Yeah.
So people have theories on why the poles are shifting.
I don't understand the whole pole shift thing. What is it?
You know, like North Pole, South, like the energetic, the magnetic points within the earth. I don't fucking know. But they are actually moving.
They're moving.
I think it's been proven by fucking science or something that they've actually shifted.
Oh. Are you saying that's the feminine energy that's causing that?
Well, Earth is female. Earth, Gaia, Mother Earth. Maybe as the divine feminine energy rises within each individual, MOT, it's creating...
As the what? The feminine energy in each individual?
Rises in each individual. Mother is spelling Mother Earth. It's creating an energetic ripple out into Mother Earth, moving her magnetic poles.
Okay.
Mother Earth, W. Mother Earth working. It's showing that Mother Earth herself is A.
Mother Earth what?
G, hang on. Mother Earth working against Mother Earth working against division.
Mother Earth working against division now.
So it's... Oh,
Still going.
to let feminine out of cage. Oh!
To let feminine out of cage. Mother Earth working against division now to let feminine out of cage.
So Mother Earth is feminine energy, right? I'm thinking these poles, were they somehow causing this energetic suppression of the divine feminine? And now Mother Earth is helping to shift the poles, which releases this sort of like energetic cage. Eight.
Gate 8?
Are you talking about stargates? No.
Wormhole?
8 is it's wormhole in the matrix codes. It's the astral, the plane of imagination on the planes. Are you talking about plane 8? You're talking about realm 8. What do you mean gate 8? What's he saying?
Witch trials.
Oh. Talk about the biggest suppression of the feminine energy ever.
What's that got to do with Gate 8?
I don't know, but...
Okay, witch trials, and I understand why that's relevant, but I hate it when it does this and it hops. We've still got to figure out Gate 8.
What do you mean by Gate 8?
Is Gate 8 to do with the witch trials? Yeah.
I'm wondering...
Ask your own, ask the computer.
What am I asking?
What's Gate 8?
What is Gate 8? Human design, located
That's been-
in the throat chakra.
But human design has come up for us a lot lately because a lot of lovely ladies have been discussing human design with us, and that would have happened for a reason. Nothing happens by accident.
No, nothing
Because we didn't
happens.
really look into human design.
The gate of contribution in the human design system, gate 8, located in the throat, is known as the gate of contribution. It is the energy of authentic self-expression, natural leadership, and making an impact by living your truth rather than forcing others to follow. Gate 8, witch trials. You could not be your natural self. You couldn't be a midwife. You couldn't be a healer. You couldn't be a seer. You couldn't fart. Because if you did, you were a witch. You were burned alive. And no matter what you did, whether you said you were a witch because you didn't want to be murdered and drowned and burned, you'd still be killed. And even if you said you weren't, they'd stick you in a chair and drown you. And if you managed to survive, they'd then burn you. So basically, no matter what you did or said...
I'm absolutely shocked by that. That's amazing.
The divine feminine, it's helping... It shocks me every day. It's helping us to be authentic, speak our truth, say enough now. I shouldn't have to be little to make you feel big. We can be equal.
Absolutely, yeah. I totally get that. And that is amazing, the way it's come up with that. But we were asking about poles.
Also, there's another thing.
Go on.
The 8 gates. Now, this says Naruto anime. Anime is cartoon. But. The anime series Naruto, the 8 gates are specific limit-releasing points located along the body's chakra pathway system. Opening them temporarily grants superhuman martial arts abilities. Or it's a luggage and travel brand. So you know.
What's it got to do with the poles?
But it said Mother Earth is kind of like helping now.
Is Mother Earth moving the poles?
Yeah, to help with the division by
to let the
releasing
feminine out the cage.
Yeah, to let the feminine out the cage. And then it said gate 8, the throat chakra.
Witch trials.
The witch trials, where the biggest documented genocide of women. I don't know if genocide is the right word. Yeah, because genocide is basically where you just off a load of people based on belief or whatever.
Yeah.
So the biggest genocide of women known to man.
Okay, yeah, okay. And did that shut all our gate 8s?
Well, it definitely would have shut my gate 8. I'd be like, we're not talking about this. Well, you would have had to, regardless. Even if, literally anything you did, you would be seen as a witch. And there's nothing wrong with being a witch. A witch is just a natural, intrinsic part of life.
Oh, God, yeah.
But no, we were evil and condemned. How dare you go and stop a woman dying in labour? You are a witch, I will now kill you. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm getting that printed on a t-shirt. What the fuck?
Okay.
Are you talking about gate 8 in the human design?
It's just so weird that those ladies have been talking to us about it over the last few days. We haven't spoke about
years.
Yeah, so...
It's been years since I looked at human design.
Yeah.
So Mother Earth is helping to release the blockage, the cage around the feminine's throat chakra, speaking your truth, turning up in the world and being okay to voice who you are.
Yeah.
And that stands for men as well, because men hold feminine energy. So this is just in general.
Yeah.
And the poles shifting it's Mother Earth causing the poles to shift.
Because she's opening the cage.
She's opening the cage. She's releasing the beast.
Yeah.
Because, oh dear, there's probably going to be a lot that needs to be released. Hundreds of years of suppression and...
So what sort of time frame is this happening? Is it already started?
Well, the poles are already shifting.
Yeah.
And a lot of women are coming out now, and us, the lovely ladies, the Fire Rising podcasts, There's a lot of women now coming out and starting to speak, be their authentic selves, allow themselves to be seen in the world as who they are without fear of being burned alive.
Yeah.
I mean, we do get roasted online, but it's a given.
So it started, and when are we?
Kill leadership.
What do you mean by kill leadership?
Yeah. We do not endorse that.
Is that what you meant? Kill leadership?
No, it doesn't mean it like that. We live in a patriarchal society. Everything is male-led predominantly. Is it not?
Yeah.
The majority, 90% of the people in power are
men. Men lead, don't they? They're leading because even like down to personal things like we mentioned earlier, healthcare.
They lead. It's not saying go out and kill the men. They're not saying that. It's saying put an end to the male-dominated leadership. It's supposed to be harmonised. A king is only as good as the queen who sits beside him and is his consort and his counsel.
But again, that's a very man-made thing, kings and queens.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No,
there shouldn't be that at all. We're all community-led.
Nobody in my world
no one's my king.
is higher than me.
Well, I have a king, he's my king.
That's different.
But I choose him.
You choose him, yeah.
Anyway, that's Sophia, sorry. But yeah, are you trying to say, in quite a blunt way, put an end to this, like, patriarchal leadership? It should be, like, you know, equal. It should be harmonised. It should be community-led. We do not need to be in a patriarchy anymore. Yeah.
How is this going to happen, though? I mean, it's all very well us all wanting that and expressing that, but...
I don't know. I'm not even going to worry about the finer details.
The whole pole shifting, I don't really understand how that shifts the...
Well, it's frequencies, like that. It's magnetic shifts. It's frequencies, and that will alter a lot.
And how long... Okay, so what sort of time frame are we looking for this to be happening up to? We got a year?
Is it going to be 2028? Two years. 20. 2022.
We're a bit late then.
2022. Is that what you just spelled? 2. O. 3. 2032. The poles vanish in 2032. And find portal back. Two. And find portal back to Sophia.
The poles vanish around 2032 and you find portal back to Sophia. Are these poles the Matrix?
Oh, that's what keeps the overlay.
That's the cage. The Matrix is the cage. The overlay,
the poles.
The poles are keeping us in this. Oh. And we are not on our true earth. Like we said
because of the poles.
When we said that in our video the other day, it's It's not new Earth.
It's old Earth.
It's real Earth. It's old Earth. It's the proper Earth. It's the one we're meant to be. It's not new Earth. It's not a new place that's been invented.
So this is not a quick thing. This is like a...
Because we kept getting
6 years.
2028. But obviously it doesn't all happen. It starts to get better.
I mean, that was about the looping system and stuff.
Yeah. So things start getting much better from 2028. But
You question star. Sophia. You lost me.
Sophia chooses us.
Son. S-O-N. The son of Sophia.
Is that Jesus?
Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh. I don't know. Three sons. Reality. The Holy Trinity.
Playing 3.
Norse gods. Who's the son of Sophia playing 3 Norse gods? Not helping. So, yeah, we'll have to revisit this session in a lot more depth and detail. Say it, let's right. A lot more depth and detail. But that's really interesting. I'm quite excited about 2032.
Strange.
It is strange.
Strange today, yeah. Didn't expect that to come through. We were asking about the fallen angels. You question
star. You talk
Norse gods.
You talk about fallen angels.
Because that was our original
question.
That
was our original question. You question star, fallen angels. Okay, well, we will then
we'll do
look into the fallen angels
next time.
Bye.